What's up, everybody? How you doing tonight?
He has a flat brain.
Shade the Snake, thank you for 66 months. Woodhop, thank you for Nintendo 64 months. Igloo, thank you for 41 months. Brett, thank you for 5 months. Television, thank you for 56 months. I'm just a computer now. How y'all doing tonight? Well, I don't have any way to capture the screen, so I wanted the camera to be just ready to go tonight. I really need just more cameras, but that's a different problem altogether. But I thought we would check out the Macintosh SE. Special thanks to Nakomi. This was a gift from her to me. I really want to get an old computer room set up. I have a room for it, but there's just a lot of work that needs to be done before we get there. But until then, we'll get these little tastes of cool old machines. I need to spend some more quality time with that 2E that you gave me, No Nut. That was so cool. Looking forward to spending some more time with that one. So tonight, I don't know how much we're going to get out of this. It seems that this is basically just an original Macintosh SE, and I believe the hard drive is dead. So I'm not sure that we're really going to be able to do much of anything at all. That doesn't mean we're not going to try. Well, it really shouldn't be beige. It should be white. It should look more like this. Or very light gray. But unfortunately, they use that plastic that has that, I forget what the chemical is called, but it's not even UV related. It's a toxic chemical that they used to mix with plastic that caused this discoloring to occur over time, and it would happen even if it was in a cabinet. Same stuff that happens with Super Nintendos or whatever. And don't get me wrong, UV certainly causes discoloration too, but this is a different situation. But yeah, the reason that stopped happening is because that chemical was outlawed from use at some point, I think in the 80s or 90s, and it just stopped getting used. So that stopped happening. Yeah, there's also those plastics that fucking just melt at room temperature over time. I haven't encountered a lot of that, thankfully. But yeah, so we have a Macintosh SE. It came with its original keyboard, the original ball mouse, single button. And apart from the hard disk issue, it seems to work. Alongside that, we also obtained some software. And this is the stuff that we're going to be messing with here. So here I've got basically utilities, things like that. All of this over here is all Macintosh system disks. These aren't actually... So these 4 came with the Macintosh SE. And then the rest of these in here, these here came as part of like a lot that we purchased. A lot of discs. And I think those are for other Macintoshes, because there's like System 7. I think some of it might be for... oh, these actually aren't Apple. These are printer discs. Only Apple discs on this side, please. But yeah, there's modem software here. There's a hard disk toolkit sort of thing for checking drive health. Maybe that'll be useful. This one makes me sad. It's an actual After Dark disc, but it's only disc 2. They did not have disc 1. So that's disappointing. And then this here is all games. And I think this is just going to be a box of sadness tonight because I don't think any of this is going to work. But we've got Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego? God, get over here. It ran away from me. Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego? We've got Prince of Persia. Classics. Got something called Thinkin' Things. I don't know what that is. Thinkin' Things. Battle Chess. Ye Oldie Battle Chess. Very curious what that one's like compared to the one that we did the other day. The Oregon Trail. It might be like the original Oregon Trail. The Amazon Trail. We have SimCity Classic. SimCity 2000. Sim Tower demo. Something called Germicide. I'm not sure if that's a game or a utility. We have Wheel of Fortune. Monopoly. Kid Pix 2, which sounds really suspicious. Number Munchers. Word Munchers. Super Munchers. And then finally, this one also sounds very suspicious. Operation U.S. Presidents. Like I said, I really don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything here. Because it's been a long time for me since I've messed with a Macintosh. And I don't know if you can really run it without an installed system. I know you can boot it, but I don't know if you can like load games into RAM. I'm guessing not. But let's fire it up. So this is the experience I initially had. I actually had to order from somebody who I think they run a website called like Rescue My Mac or Save My Mac or something like that. The Macintosh SE reads 800K floppies, which you can't just make. You have to have the right disks, and you have to have old machines that can write them. So I had to order a boot disk because this did not come with one. So we're gonna pop that in. We get the little Happy Mac, little Happy Mac man. Welcome to Macintosh. It's booting up. There we go. We are in Hacker Voice. about the Finder. Ah, the Finder was made by Larry, John, Steve, and Bruce. Thanks, guys. Thanks, you four guys. So we've got 1024K of memory. The system's using up 277K. And Finder, I'm not sure what that readout is trying to say. Is it using 747K? I'm not sure what the screen size is. I would guess 10 inches, I think. I think it's 10 inches. Not a lot you can really do with a bare bones booted up Macintosh. It doesn't have a lot of options. It has access privileges, battery, chooser, and control panel. We can check out the control panel. Look at that. We got the time. We got the date. You know, I set the time earlier. I think the battery must be dead because the time did not advance from when I set it. The date's accurate, but the day hasn't changed. So I'm guessing it's got a dead battery. Well, we don't know yet if these games will work. Basically, I cannot remember if you can actually load and run anything without an installed system, without a hard drive. We're basically running in RAM right now, I guess. Yeah, sure. Here you go. Sorry about that. I meant to, and I have forgotten. My bad. Well, don't take the Macintosh's small screen as some sort of an indicator of typical screen size. There were larger monitors available at the time. Although, when did this puppy come out? You know what? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe this was the average screen size. It wasn't for long, I can say that much. Yeah, you have to keep in mind that the point of a Macintosh was to be a it was to try to capture the personal computer market. So it was meant to be small, cute, easy to use, all in one. You don't have to think very hard. You just turn it on and away you go. So the Macintosh is really more representative of that than it is of, general computing of the time or anything like that. Well, we're going to try to install stuff or run stuff at the very least. Oh, actually, before I leave the control panel, beep, startup device. This is interesting. I think this is because the SCSI drive, I think, is not working. It might be Stiction as it's called or whatever, but it just nothing happens when I go to startup device. So let's see what we can do. First and foremost, we've got to kick out the boot disk. So I'm going to kick that out right now. Oh yeah, Steve Jobs got a free ride from certain people, and people who were Apple freaks then are generally still Apple freaks now. I'm a fan of all older technology and current technology, obviously, but like certain people who were Apple fans are, yeah, they're Apple sickos. Like, I don't rise to that level. I'm very interested. I think this system is adorable. I would love to have spent more time with it when it was more current, but I didn't get to because we didn't have money. Um, but there's a lot of people who are on another level. So I will say the one thing that I did try and failed was, of course, SimCity. This is my white whale here. I actually have another copy coming. We got this lot because it had a few SimCity discs in it, but I wasn't 100% sure that they were the right ones. So I ordered a boxed copy of SimCity that literally had the sticker on it that said that it was Macintosh SE compatible. So that's on the way. I don't have that yet. But this didn't work. And I don't know if it's because I don't have enough discs or what, because what I have here is a disc that says SimCity Classic black and white version scenarios and cities. And then there's this other disc that says color version and terrain editor. And they both just say Macintosh at the top. And neither one says disc 1 or disc 2 or anything like that. But I'll just go ahead and show you what happens here. So I'm going to pop in black and white version. One moment, please. I swear, both of these animals go into absolute fucking freak mode whenever I start streaming. So anyway, we've got SimCity 1.4 disc number 2 is what this says. That's weird. Let's see if the other one considers itself to be disc number 1. For me, I had access to SimCity, and it's a core memory for me. It's just a core memory for me. That's just how it is. I'm chasing that. Okay, well, I guess this is disc number 1. Do I just run it? I wonder. That would be weird since this one here is labeled black and white version. Please insert the disc system. Is that the boot disc? uh, guess we'll find out. Okay, please insert the disc SimCity 1.4 disc 1. Okay. Oh, sorry, a system error occurred. Address error. Womp, womp. Do you think it's the disc that's bad? Maybe. Well, I wish, I wish I could do that, BFA. Well, so I was digging into things today, and everything related to the mic to the Macintosh SE that I could find was a dead end. The likelihood of finding a working SCSI hard drive replacement is doesn't sound good. So that's number one. The next option is something called SCSI to SD, which is a hard drive form factored adapter that lets you use SD cards as your hard drive. But thanks to the chip shortage, from what I can tell, those basically don't exist unless you're willing to pay fucking through the nose on eBay. Similarly, the another solution is raw SCSI, which is you can use a Raspberry Pi to emulate SCSI devices. You just need an adapter that goes to a Pi. You run a particular distro, but due to the chip shortage, Raspberry Pis are extremely hard to come by. When you get the question mark, that means it can't recognize the disk. When it's an X instead, it means no available disks are bootable. When there's a hardware failure of some kind, you get a hex error and a Mac with a dead face on it. So what are you telling me? Are you saying that my assumption that the disk is bad could be wrong? No, you need more power if you're going to get good performance out of the emulated SCSI devices. A 4 is recommended. A 3 would probably be all right. But a 1 is not going to do it. Nor any of the like nano whatever ones. The disk might be in a format this version of your system can't read. It might not be a bad disk. How would I test or change that? Can I format disks? Do I have a disk for formatting disks, I wonder? I do have a bunch of utility disks here, such as Hard Disk Toolkit Personal Edition for Power Macintosh and Macintosh. Suppose it couldn't hurt to take a look at this, if it works. Maybe it'll give us some diagnostics or something. No, I don't want to make any of you feel like you have to cough up any of your Raspberry Pis. It just sort of is what it is, you know? Ah. This disk is unreadable. Do you want to initialize it? No. Well, unfortunate. Maybe that's not even a readable by this like 6 point. It might be like a later type of disk. This is just a real hodgepodge of stuff, so none of it is necessarily 100% meant for Macintosh SE. So I have the Macintosh SE system disks, or the included disks, utilities, utilities 2, system tools, and printing tools. I'm going to guess at no point ever am I going to need the printing tools disk. I'm going to try utilities and see what that has on it. Apple HD SC setup. Disk first aid. And then some other crap. Well, disk first aid sounds like it would be something we would want right now, right? Utilities, internal floppy drive. Uh, that's doesn't seem like what we want. Open volume. Apparently, we can only open the internal floppy drive. The disk utilities is the current system disk. You will not be able to complete any repairs, if needed, or erase the disk. Do you just want to verify the disk? And I can't eject it. So I could never examine another floppy with this because it won't eject the disk. And that's all it does. Let's see who's to blame. Bill Bruffy and Carl B. Young. You fucked up, you guys. You fucked up. Verify the disk? That would just verify the utilities disk that I just put in, right? Oh, drag it to the desktop and then... Boop. Oh, look at that. It's... Oh, did it take it off the disk? That doesn't seem good. I feel like it just took it off. Like, but did that do a cut? Yeah, I feel like I want to put that back. Okay, I can't copy and paste it onto the desktop either. Maybe it's fine. So can I do this now? That's looking like a no. Yeah, yeah. It won't run without the actual disk. Well, that doesn't seem super useful, I have to say. Oh, good, cool. I'm glad the disk that's working is confirmed working. No, it's grayed out. It literally cannot run. Oh. No, it doesn't. Liar. Hello? We killed it. Dead. You can load disk first date into memory and then load in another disk to verify. I don't know how. Let me show you again because maybe it wasn't clear how eject in all cases was grayed out. There's no way to eject the disk. Ah, sorry. I'd have to fiddle with my camera settings in such a way as to that I just really don't want to. I'll just show you though. I think it's really looking like we're not going to be able to do anything. No, there's no way to eject a disk physically with a Macintosh. There's no button. I don't know why this thinks it needs repairs now. You know what, Decay? Everybody says this. I encounter more working disks than anybody. I'm the luckiest dude on earth. These things don't die as easily as people think. I don't, in my opinion, at all. I've had so much luck. The Apple IIe, every disk that we tried, which was just, I mean, it was only a handful, but I mean, if they're as dead as people tend to say they are, it's weird that 100% of the ones I tried worked. All right, I'm firing up disk first state. Also, these discs, these are freshly made. These ones are the ones that I ordered from the Rescue My Mac person. So we got a screen here. It says Utilities, Internal Floppy Drive. And then these buttons are all grayed out. This says Drive, this says Cancel, this says Eject, and this says Open. Only Cancel and Open are actually interactive. If I click Cancel, it gets rid of this dialog, and then I can interact with the software. But the software's options are About, Disk First Aid, and Chooser. Open Volume, Quit, Edit, which everything is grayed out, and then Options, Repair Automatically, and Erase Disk. Again, these are grayed out. So the only thing I can really do other than quit is go to Open Volume, and it brings me to the same dialog. No, the automatic mechanism isn't dead. I've been ejecting disks. I don't have anything that would really fit in the pinhole, I don't think. I don't have any pins. I might have a paperclip, maybe? I did have a paperclip. Oddly enough, it was sitting next to my original iPod, which fits tonight's theme, I feel. So now don't eject the disk. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting the impression that it just isn't going to be able to keep anything in memory. And that is going to put a big old damper on our ability to do anything. Let's see what Apple HD SC setup does. I don't even know what that stands for. Oh, searching for SCSI drives. Drive selection failed. Unable to locate a suitable drive connected to the SCSI port. That seems bad. Yeah. I can see it trying to read. There's a light just off screen here. It seems grid found a drive. It's not very expensive. Wow. Returns accepted even. Might be worth considering, I guess. So I guess I don't know if it just doesn't have the capability at all of loading things into memory, or if we just have to find something small enough that it will. Let's see what Utilities 2 has on it. Apple File Exchange folder, font, DA mover folder, macro maker folder, system folder additions. Please insert the disk. Utilities. Please insert the disk. Utilities 2. It had to check with the first disk. Am I allowed to open this? Backgrounder, brightness, close view, color, easy access, key layout, keyboard, map, mouse, scrapbook file, portable, sound, startup device. Neat. So that seems to be a bust for now. Guess let's just randomly try other shit. Not even gonna bother with SimCity 2000 because that's obviously not gonna work. Sim Tower demo disc though. Sim Tower demo install. Nothing's going to install, so. Oh, it really likes that utilities disk, huh? That's its favorite thing. I'm going to guess that the address error is going to happen again, and that the address error is basically a not fancy way of saying, hey, you don't have a hard disk. The address to hard disk is error. Good Lord. I'm in hell. What have I done? Please insert the disk utilities. Please insert the disk sub tower. Please insert the disk utilities. Please insert the disk sub tower. Oh my god. It actually got to here. Oh, I guess it's because since we don't have an operating system, it has to refer to the utilities disk to show any of these dialogues. Okay, so what it's saying right now is that if I want, I could install Sim Tower demo to the system folder on the utilities floppy disk, which I'm going to go ahead and assume is not something we want to do. It's probably not the plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that. Funny thing is, I can't even tell how much RAM this sucker has. It doesn't have any way of telling me. So, Sim Tower, that's a bust. And that was one disk. So this doesn't bode well for pretty much all of the rest of these, which are all multiple disc games. Does it really not have enough memory to run anything from disk? Prince of Persia is 3 discs, so it's probably going to be a big no. I want to pop it in anyway. Because I am a masochist. We could read the README. Oh, fuck off. Oh. Oh my god. The file README cannot be opened. Slash printed. The application is busy or missing. Right, because we had to switch disks. Because we don't even have a text reading application available. Good lord. Yeah, sure. Oops. Ah, God. uh, no, I don't think there's a command line. Total memory, 1 MB. Except that the standards have changed, and I think 1 MB is just 1,000 now, right? I'm curious if it would accept any of the other disks, other than the boot disk, you know? Probably not. Yeah, everything I looked up said that the highest system that you really want to run on a Macintosh SE is 6.0.8. So all of the system disks that I have are 6.0.8. Oh my goodness. It booted off of the utilities disk. What the fuck? Why did it do that? Doesn't seem to have mattered. It doesn't change anything. Yeah. God. It would be so cool if it just suddenly recognized the disk. It's bootable as a rescue disk, huh? Well, fucking hell. I didn't know that. I haven't, but I did read that with stiction, you're supposed to like manually rotate the platters and maybe that'll make it go. Because I guess the old something that would happen with old SCSI drives if they sat around for a long time is that the platters would stick together. Now, the thing is, I know that this is prescribed because someone told me the other day. It was like I don't remember what one. It was like the 2C or the LC or something like that. One of the old apples, you literally had to like pick it up a very small height and drop it, and that would fix it because of overheating or something. But that's not this. And I'm a little scared of trying any progressive maintenance on this. Yeah, there's the SCSI to SD adapter is a thing, but it's absolutely unobtainable right now. I was talking about that earlier. I would love to go that road because it would obviously be way more reliable for a much longer period of time. But the only way to get one right now is that available. So I know that there were. So there's illicit knockoffs. No, this is the right place. Oh, what is this? Oh. So it's the successor. I was on this site. This is not the illicit site that I was worried about. This is the legit site, but I didn't see this one. I was looking at SCSI to SD. I came from the SCSI to SD project, and I didn't know anything about Zulu SCSI. But that does look like it could be an answer here. Well, I don't know what else to do. I don't know if it would be worth our time to continue here because I have the distinct impression that we're not going to be able to do anything. I was hoping maybe we would get something, even like an interesting utility, just something like anything to look at. But it seems like that's not the case. Carmen USA. Fuck. I just want to see a title screen. Well, interestingly, this is asking for disk 2 now. Maybe it's actually loading this one into memory? Please, God. Holy Lord. Christ on a cracker. Are you doing things, Macintosh? Or is this just a game to you? Okay. Oh my God. I think it's loading a game. Just the most difficult way possible. Oh my God. If only this was a 2 drive. If only it had 2 floppy drives. Of which there were a number of models. It's trying so hard. It's really working its ass off. Okay. It's working. It's somewhere in Europe. This is Carmen. Where in USA is Carmen San Diego? Oh, we have music. We have picture. How do I turn this up? Oh, I know. Oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to. Fuck. This is this is gonna be a hell of an experience. Hold on. Ah, shit. I clicked on it. Ah, boy. This is all it has room for. Fuck me, dude. Oh my god, dude. It needs to load things, and it needs to ask utilities how to do it. Okay, we got the printer sound loaded. Let's go back to utilities. Oh, we loaded the text. We needed a font from the utilities disk, I guess. Dare I? Oh, I can't even get to the control panel, so I can't turn up the volume for you guys. Fuck, I tried to type a letter, and it's like, wait, I don't know how to do that. Please insert disk. Oh, we got the C. Can I type an O? Yeah. It must have needed the typing sound. Oh, God. This is the stuff I'm here for, though, dude. These older games, there's, newer, better versions of these things on every other system between 1980 and today. But there's a charming quality to this that I can't get over. I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to ask me for a damn disc. Oh my god, it didn't. Yes, I am new here. Please insert the disc. Yes. Oh my goodness. God, it's crazy. It's literally not keeping stuff in memory longer than it has to. It's just has to keep asking, how do I do this? How do I do this? I didn't say it was the first. Oh. Oh, we're fine. I'm a gumshoe. I know it's not the first. It's just a snippet in time. A snippet in time. And I enjoy all the different snippets in time. I'd love to explore Commodore. That's one that I have zero experience with. Flash. Bismarck. Teddy Roosevelt's branding iron stolen by masked female. Acme News. Please insert just utilities. Your assignment? Track the thief from Bismarck to her hideout and arrest her. You must apprehend the thief by Monday, 1 p.m. Good luck, Co. The Chief. Fuck. I'm putting years of wear and tear on these discs in a matter of minutes. God, if I was made of money, I mean, there's so many computers I'd love to get my hands on. I really want to fuck around with an MSX and or an MSX2. But that's some break the bank type of shit right there. I also don't have I don't have a Tandy or a 386, 486 era machine. Should be nice to have. Yeah. No, it didn't. All right. We've got a menu down there. We've got controls. Hey, welcome to North Dakota, the Peace Garden State. North Dakota is the site of the 2,200-acre International Peace Garden, which extends into Canada and celebrates U.S.-Canadian friendship. Is this even true anymore? Let's search. We could search the university, the athletic club, or the tourist bureau. She wanted to see the original Bill of Rights, says this tourist, this very suspicious looking tourist. This icon down here, by the way, I don't know if it's coming across. It's probably not. But it just says crime computer. Well, none of these places are going to be where you're going to see that. But I mean, I guess that means she wants to go to Washington, D.C., right? Graduate student. She asked for information on an office building constructed in 1875 and patterned after the Louvre Museum in Paris. She had a lug nut in her hand. Okay. She said she was planning to jog down Pennsylvania Avenue. She was toe-headed? I gotta be real. I don't know what they mean by that. But we're clearly going to Washington. Ah, shit. Okay. Washington, D.C. is one of our options. Haha. We got a little plane sound and a disc sound. This is no way to play. I mean, I'm so elated that we have just anything working. But this is rough. Welcome to Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. District of Columbia residents could not vote for president of the United States until 1961 when the 23rd Amendment was ratified. Historical Society, that seems likely. Oh, we're sleeping. Oh no, so many hours wasted. You remember, did any of you play Carmen Sandiego? You remember what happens when you're on the right track? And you get the little, this! I knew it was coming. And it would usually show like a little animation of a burglar. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. A vile henchman. You must be on the right track. She said she was writing a murder mystery set in Palm Beach. She had a Pavarotti t-shirt. What does it mean? She wanted a map of Cypress Gardens. She asked about scuba diving in Biscayne Bay. She was humming Rigoletto. Thanks, ticket taker. I'm thinking Miami. Balls. I gotta get this set up good, man. I will while away hours on this thing. I'm telling you. I love this shit. Yeah, if you check every lead, you are likely to run out of time. But I have until Monday, and it's only Wednesday. Welcome to Florida, the Sunshine State. The capital of Florida is Tallahassee, but Miami, with its many luxury hotels, is the state's largest and most famous city. Okay. You remember she had a nut in her hand, right? Auto Club, maybe? And that was 2 stops ago, so I don't know if it's still relevant. Oh, maybe we're gonna get another little right track. Bwah, 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 bwah. Oh yeah. I gotta hook up audio for you guys. he's he's selling illegal watches. All right, utilities time. I'm just doing the 3 disc dance over here. She asked about road conditions in the Olympic Mountains. She was toe-headed again. Toe-headed. Olympic Mountains. What's that about? That does not ring any damn bells. Do any of y'all know? Pacific Northwest? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. It's playing many lovely sound effects, and I wish y'all could hear them. Uh, One of the unfortunate things I determined is I think the only means of video out for this, so that I could actually capture it for you guys, would be literally to solder in a VGA cable connection, which is pretty invasive and also far beyond my capabilities. I'd have to send it off to somebody who knows what they're doing. If this was an SE30, which could run System 7, it would be possible to use raw SCSI to emulate an external video card, and then I could capture video. Oh my god. We must be loading something. We must be loading Carmen herself. Oh, thank you, BFA. Yeah, we gotta hit that. Got a couple things waiting there. Welcome to Washington, the evergreen state. Washington's Cape Alava is the westernmost point in the 48 contiguous states of the United States. Nearby La Puche is the westernmost town. Historical Society. Oh fuck. We gotta load another sound. Someone tried to kill us with a tiny flower pot. How dare thee? How dare they? The only thing I can tell you is to watch your step. See, yeah. They're getting more threatening and we're getting fewer clues now. If I remember correctly, everything you check starts to fling shit at you, like she tries to drop pianos on your head and stuff. It is just working its ass off for whatever the heck is happening right now. Christ. Also, didn't you have to have like enough evidence to convict or something like that? Uh-oh, it's playing a big tune. Broom. Cops. Wow, it's doing a whole thing? There's a lot of organ music going on? Oh, you blew it. A-cab, dude. Message from Acme. Bad news. You have caught up with Venus H. Pencil. Excuse me? However, without a warrant, we cannot make a legal arrest. It looks like Carmen's gang has gotten away with another caper. Oh, man. These are still really great to me. Are you ready for your next case, Co? I don't know, man. All these discs. Disc after disc. Disc after disc after disc after disc after disc. No. Okay, Co. Take some time off to sharpen your investigative skills and prepare for your next case. Goodbye and good luck. Boop. God, we have to insert discs just to quit the game. Somewhere in Europe, a disc needed swapped. Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego? Wee woo, wee woo. Wee woo, wee woo. Jailbreak. Police baffled. Acme agency vows early capture. Oh, there's a whole ass theme song that we didn't get before. Apparently, when I clicked earlier, I had skipped all of this. Fuck's sake, dude. I'm not sure I can fucking even quit because, like, it just won't let me go to the fucking menu. No, I don't wanna. Actually, I kind of want to look at these. Who was Venus H. Pencil? Fuck. He was disc 2 all the time. It was right under your nose. Oh my god. Name Venus H. Pencil. Sex female. Occupation unemployed word processor. Hobby repairing 1970 or 1957 Borg words. Hair color blonde. Auto minivan. Comments. Sang the lead in Barber of Seville. Co-authored the Scarlett O'Hara cookbook. Okay. It does pay to read the dossier. Nah, you can't even do the about. You can't even do the about without putting in the. Fuck me. Got to put in 2 discs just to find out the about. Designed by Gene Portwood and Lauren Elliott. Programmed by Chris. Some graphics by Don Albright, Mark Schlitting, and Michelle McBride. Music and sound by Tom Redding. Update by Scott Luther. Fuck. I was right. You can't fucking even quit the game. Yeah. I love this shit. I know it's not the fucking pinnacle of anything. It's not even necessarily like the Mac didn't really have, to my knowledge, tons of exclusive stuff, but it had its charms. It had its wiles. And that was a good taste of them. This has given me hope that maybe we could load something else, which is probably bad. We know we can't load Prince of Persia. We could find out, maybe we could find out what Thinking Things is. Except for the first disc says install, so I'm gonna guess that this is not gonna go our way. This disc is unreadable. Now, that might just mean that it was a 1.44 megabyte disc, by the way, because this can only read 800K discs. And the things I have here were not necessarily made for Mac SE. It's a grab bag of discs. This says system 6.05 or later. 1 megabyte of RAM. Boy, oh boy. Right. Don't know why I did that. I knew what would happen. Well, let's just see if it'll run off the disk. Battle Trash. Well, maybe. If it gives us an install prompt, then no. Blah 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 blah. Fuck. Well, so ends our battle chess journey. What about the Oregon Trail? Oregon. Trash. Why did it come with trash? I like how the icon is just a tumbleweed and a skull. Oregon Trail. It was hardcore, baby. Fuck. Mech. I don't know who was that licensed to. I missed it. I do not have a modem, but hypothetically, actually, with the raw SCSI, you could emulate a SCSI modem, and you could get online. You could essentially create an Ethernet device virtually. Vicky McDaniel. Who the fuck is that? All right, back to the utility. This one might run. You know? Maybe. None can say. It's looking like it. It's looking a lot like the Carmen San Diego and USA thing. Ugh. Whoa. Hey, look at that. Look at that. This is way higher fidelity than the original, the real original Oregon Trail. The one I played, God, was probably on, I want to say Apple IIe. I remember it was damn green. Travel the trail. Welcome to the Oregon Trail. You're about to begin a great adventure traveling the Oregon Trail across the rugged landscape of North America. Your covered wagon, pulled by a team of oxen, will travel from Independence, Missouri to the fertile Willamette Valley of the Oregon Territory, a journey of approximately 2,000 miles. Before you set off on the trail, you must register your name, the names of the members of your wagon party, and your occupation. After that, you'll need to buy supplies, make other important decisions. Boy, this really loaded a lot of the game off the disc, which is great. Whoops. Okay. Chew. Shut up! Annie. Gigi. Uh, Teacher. We're all teachers. Fuck. Matt's General Store. Them oxens is $20. We have $400. We have oxen at home. Spend it all on food. 2 tons of food. That's probably a bad choice, right? Starting date. You need to decide when to set off on the trail. If you leave too early, there won't be much grass for your oxen to eat. You may encounter some very cold weather and late spring snowstorms. But if you leave too late, you may not get to Oregon before winter, which can be very dangerous. If you leave at just the right time, there will be green grass and, for the most part, mild weather. This is some bullshit, right? Because you've only got 6 choices. They're basically saying only one of these is right. Guess which one? Is it May? Is it April? Yeah, I guess none of them are right. I'm feeling May. 4. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this is a much more modern version of Oregon Trail. I feel like this is essentially the first sequel to Oregon Trail. Independence, Missouri. May 1st, 1848. You started down the trail with 4 oxen, 5 sets of clothing, 200 bullets, 2 wagon wheels, 2 wagon axles, 1 wagon tongue, and 1,000 pounds of food. It's sunny, it's warm, and everything's fine. Did you read the Missouri Republican today? Says some folks start for Oregon without carrying spare parts, not even an extra wagon axle. Must think they grow on trees. Hope they're lucky enough to find an abandoned wagon. Idiots, morons, fools! Some folks seem to think that 2 oxen are enough to get them to Oregon. 2 oxen can barely move a fully loaded wagon, and if one of them gets sick or dies, you won't be going nowhere. I wouldn't go overland with less than 6. Shit. Better take extra sets of clothing. Trade 'em to Indians for fresh vegetables, fish, or meat. It's well worth hiring an Indian guide to at river crossings. Expect to pay them. They're sharp traders, not easily cheated. Map. Oh, that doesn't really do anything. So they made it into like an RPG. Fuck it. You decided to continue. Time out. Oh, it's just happening. We've traveled 40 miles. We've traveled 60 miles. It's getting warmer and warmer. You have reached the Kansas River crossing. Don't try to ford any river deeper than the wagon bed. About 2.5 feet. You'll swamp your wagon, lose your supplies. You can caulk the wagon bed and float it, or be smart and hire me to take your wagon on my ferry. With the crowds of people waiting to get on the ferry, we could be stranded here for days. Hope there's enough graze for all those animals. Not many people carry feed. I'd rather wait, though, than cross in a rickety wagon boat. Can't afford to take a ferry. We're making our wagon into a boat. We'll turn it over, caulk the bottom and sides with pitch, and use it to float our goods across. Have to swim the animals. Hope it doesn't rain. The river's high enough. How do we tell how deep the river is? We have 0 money. Oh, we've been eating filling amounts of food. That's probably why we've already slammed through 90 pounds of food in like 1 day. We can go meager. Surprised there's no sound effects, but I think that's preventing a lot of disk loading. Can we hunt around here? Should we hunt around here? Hunting is not allowed near the Kansas River crossing because there are too many people around. All right. All right. Guide. Kansas River. The Kansas River is a tributary to the Missouri. It is approximately 170 miles long. Its width and depth vary depending on the amount of recent rain or snow melt. Where the Oregon Trail crosses the Kansas River, the average width is 620 feet, and the usual depth in the middle is about 4 feet. Jesus Christ. That is a very wide, very shallow river. But be sure to check the present conditions when you get there. I simply don't know how to do that. Oh, sound is on. But there has been none. Or you can export your trail log. Hell yeah, dude. Let's print that shit out. What do you want to get by trading? None of that. How do I hire that fucking ferry? I don't. I guess. Ah, here we go. Ah, damn. It's 5.5 feet deep. That sounds deeper than the wagon is tall, maybe. They haven't told me how tall a wagon is. Let's die. Crossing the river. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, shit. Your wagon tipped over while crossing the river. You lost 2 oxen, 5 sets of clothing. Oh, fuck. One member of your wagon drowned. Your wagon tipped and you lost 2 oxen, 5 sets of clothing, 101 bullets, 1 wagon axle, and 449 pounds of food. Oh, Gigi died. Gigi drowned. We lost all of our clothing. Ah, an ox is sick. Chew was bitten by a snake. Chew is snake bit. Nakomi was bitten by a snake. You found some wild fruit. Nakomi died of snake bite. God damn it. All right. Well, let's try hunting. Chew's really resistant to snake bites. I guess we're done here. Should I move? Hey, Chew is well again. And we got 200 pounds of food. Oh, fuck. We shot 1,415 pounds of food. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. You have reached the Big Blue River crossing. The Big Blue River is a tributary to the Kansas River, which is in turn a tributary to the Missouri, which is in turn a tributary to the Ohio, which is in turn a tributary to the, I don't know, Lake Erie, which is in turn a tributary. It's approximately 300 miles long. Farther to the south and west is the Little Blue River, which links up with the Big Blue at Blue Rapids. You'll come across the Big Blue north of the Huge Blue, which leads to the Gigantic Blue, and eventually pours into the Humongous Blue. Oh, good. We're just going to avoid this shit altogether. Fantastic. What? It's only 1.5 feet deep. Oh my god. I thought we were going to go under again in 1.5 feet of water. A thief stole 41 bullets from your wagon. That son of a bitch. Penny was bitten by a snake. Goddamn fucking snakes. Another ox has died. A fire in your wagon destroyed 26 bullets, one wagon axle, and one wagon tongue. Penny is well again. Ooh, we found an abandoned wagon, and we got an axle and a wagon tongue. But Chew is suffering from exhaustion. You found some wild fruit. You took the wrong trail. Wagon delayed. We're back on track. Penny has dysentery. Chew is well again. You have reached Fort Kearney. The game is still plentiful along here, but getting harder to find. With so many overlanders, I don't expect it to last more than a few years. Folks shoot the game for sport. Take a small piece and let the rest rot in the sun. The trails from the jumping off places, Independence, St. Joseph, Council Bluffs, come together at Fort Kearney. This new fort was built by the U.S. Army to protect those bound for California and Oregon.
The Platte River Valley forms a natural roadway from Fort Kearney to Fort Laramie. Travelers bound for California, Utah, and Oregon will all take this road. Could be the easiest stretch of the whole trip. Should see antelope and plenty of buffalo.
Half my family is dead. Penny is well again. Severe storm. Sunny. Fascinating stuff, huh? You found some wild fruit. You had a wagon tongue break, but were able to replace it from supplies. Chew is sick with typhoid fever. No, Chew. I mean, we're almost there. We're right here. Penny has a broken arm. God, Chew and Penny are just going through it. Chew died of typhoid. And eventually it's going to be just me. Nothing's happened to me at all. I've been fine this whole time. You found some wild fruit. Penny died of snakebite. Penny was bitten by a snake and then immediately died of snakebite. And we took the wrong trail. Well, friends, It's just me now. Just me and my ox. My one ox. No clothes. If anything goes wrong at all, it's over. We just need to be lucky for the next 1,500 miles. We're not even a quarter of the way through our journey. We had a hailstorm. Ah, fuck, I have dysentery. Oh. You have a broken wagon tongue and are unable to fix it. You will have to trade for one. So we're just here now. I hear terrible stories about wagon parties running out of food before Oregon. The whole party's starving to death. We must check our supplies often. We might not get there as soon as we think. Always plan for the worst, I say. Chimney Rock by moonlight is awfully sublime. Many Indians come to our wagon with fish to exchange for clothing. We bought a number. They understand swap and no swap. Seem most anxious to get shirts and socks.
About noon yesterday, we came in sight of Chimney Rock looming up in the distance like lofty tower of some town. We did not tire gazing on it. It was about 20 miles from us and stayed in sight till we reached it today.
Now, what broke? Oh, my wagon's tongue. What do you want to get by trading? One wagon tongue. Oh, I can only do one thing. Sorry, but nobody here's got one wagon tongue to spare. Oh, fuck. You can only buy supplies at forts. Well, so now... Can't trade for it. Can't buy it. Guess I'll just die. Yeah, guess I'll just die. You can't continue because you need a wagon tongue. We have soft locked the game. We are fucking done, son. Okay. Don't have room for 12. What about 4? Nope. 2. Oh, sorry. 2. Sure, I'll trade you 2 wagon tongues for 105 pounds of food. Is it a deal? Yeah. I still have dysentery. I am shitting all over this wagon. You had a wagon axle break, but we're able to fix it. I'm well again. I feel well. No more shitting. The shit stops here. We're just fucking trucking along. Everything's going great other than I lost my entire family. It's amazing you don't have the option to just not go on. It doesn't have to be fully fucking grim. It could just be that at your next destination, you could just choose to give up. You know? Like, yeah. Just live your life out here as a janitor. Oh, have the measles in a severe storm, and I am approaching an interesting rock. Oh no. The ox is sick. You found some wild fruit. I'm well again. I got over the measles. Without a vaccination. Haha, just kidding. Ugh. Chimney Rock. I hear terrible stories about wagon parties running. Wait, I've heard this. Damn it, I've heard all this shit. Oh, can't hunt. Can't do shit. I'll rest. Can I rest? How many days? How long do you want to rest? Let's rest for let's rest for one whole week. I'm not gonna win. I'm moments from death. Trust me. A grueling pace. We're running real low on food as well, so we're going bare bones, baby. We're min-maxing this shit. What do we got for supplies right now? What's our status? We have 1 ox. We have 21 bullets, 2 wagon wheels, an axle, and a tongue. I wish I could hunt. I've decided to continue. Oh, look at us hauling ass. We are ripping across this frontier. I was bitten by a snake. Time out. I guess I better hunt. I'm ready. Bang! Plow! Done. You shot 464 pounds of food using 2 bullets, but we're only able to carry 100 pounds of food back to your wagon. If you continue to be shit like this, the game will kill you. Okay, so we got more food. I'm going to rest for snake bite days. All right. Time to rip ass across the country. The original crop duster. We are approaching a stripy building. No grass for the oxen. Still no grass for the oxen. I was bitten by another snake. Bad water. Health is very poor and blinking. More bad water. Everyone in your party has died. Many wagons fail to make it all the way to Oregon. Thanks for playing. Yeah, there was just a snake in the wagon the whole time. Why did we pack that thing? Yeah, the snake got me. Boop. Yes, sir. Oh, God. You know what I want now? I want a color Mac. I shouldn't want a color Mac. All right. Let's see if any of these other discs work. Fuck it. We've tried this entire site. We haven't tried Amazon Trail, but it's just Oregon Trail with a different theme. Do you think we can munch numbers? Wait, hold on. Let's let's see what germicide is. Ah, eject. Maybe I already tried that. Ah, Chris, you know, I'm a big fan of big boxes of old software. Uh-oh, it says installer. This probably isn't going to work. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's not happening. Eject, eject, eject. Or just cancel, really. There we go. So, Wheel of Fortune, that's a bust. I don't know what Kid Picks is, but I have low hopes. Oh. Rip. No dice. All right. Let's see if we can munch numbers, dude. This is by the same people who brought you Oregon trip. That's a number muncher if I ever saw one. No, it isn't. Whoa! Okay. Womp, 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 womp. I don't have a disc. Thank you for the disc. So I guess Number Munchers is out. Might give it a second shot here. Maybe there was too much cool stuff happening back to back and it just couldn't take it. Well, it sure as shit ain't fast. Whoop. Thank you. All right. Number Munchers, take 2. Let's get munching. I feel like this is what happened before. Yup. Yeah, I'll try word munchers, but don't hold your breath. All right? They look like they probably came almost from the same box. They were probably released at the exact same time. So if the first one didn't work, I'd say it's unlikely the next one's going to work. We really, 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 really just need a hard drive, you know? That's what it comes down to. When you really boil it all down. Word munchers. Yeah, but the disk was not locked. Could have been corrupted, perhaps. Vicky McDaniel! How diggity dare you? Oh shit, we munchin'! Word. Get munched! Amazing. Aw, as in draw. Oh man, Look at him munch. Let's fucking play. E is in tree. P. Yeah, munched, dude. Weeb. Uh-oh. What'd he do? Oh, he come get? Peak. Steed. Seas. Reef. Feed. Week. Meat. Freak. Bee. Hey, I did it. As in red. Dent. Smell. Troggle. Oh, shit. Send. Trek. Trek. Test. Crest. Dress. Dance. Bench. Bread. Tread. Sled. Head. Nice. As in fox. Pop. Odd. Pond. Pop. Throb. Knock. Chop. Uh-oh. Glob. Socks. Not. Ox. Slop. Plot. Cold. Squad. That's kind of Fox. Fox Squad. Swat. Swat. I guess so. Yeah. Haha. He's gonna get me. Dumb idiot. We can't have it kill it. I guarantee you the animation originally had that thing fucking splat with blood. Ow as in mouse. Douse. Route. Scout. Gout. Shout. Stout. Bout. Count. Count. Yeah. How. Town. Round. Bound. Flower. Tout. Bow. Crowd. Cloud. Get fucked. Troggles or whatever. Ooh is in boot. Tool. Toot. Brood. Stewell. Fluke. Wool. What now? Food. Shoot. That's foot. Right? Foot? It's not foot. I am shook. Brew. Luke. I got it. I got munched, dude. Wild. What's management anyway? What is that doing? Oh. Wow. Crazy. It uses the fucking text to speech voice. Crazy. Yeah, it seems like a great little kids game. Oh, but it was inserted. Maybe it wants the other disc? Nope. We are absolutely fucked, friends. I simply don't know what to do now. I don't know why it decided this disc was locked. Command Q. That's not going to do anything. Gonna have to do the old shut her down. Huh. Before you had Zumbinis, you had Super Muncher? Fuck is Super Muncher, dude? Is that the game that I have here in my hot little hand? Mech. Let's see if we can Super Munch. This is great. This is literally just a grab bag of discs. And it rocks. Oh, he's got a little cape now. Super Munchers. Super Munchers. Super Munchers. Gonna need you to Super Munch this disc. Oh boy, oh boy. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, it gave up. No Super Munchers for us. That leaves us only one more disc that we haven't really tried. And I don't think this is going to work either. Operation U.S. Presidents. Gotta get them all. Oh. Whoop. Ain't work. Probably not an 800K disc. My friends, this has been our Macintosh journey. For now. Maybe I can get that Zulu Scuzzy and see if that is our answer, or maybe I can get one of those hard drives that Grid found. Maybe that is our answer. But I think that that would really open up our possibilities here and save us a lot of disk swapping. Yeah, I hope you all had fun. I love this shit. I just wish we could do more. I would love to explore more stuff. I'd love to find more discs. If anybody out there has a pile of fucking discs in their closet or their basement or their attic and you don't have any other purpose for them, if you just want to get rid of some junk, hi, hello. I would happily give them a home and we'll fuck about on stream. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow, as always. I'll see you then. Have a great night.